Hello, my Yankee friends. So funny. I just thought to look at the very last second and I noticed that my mic was muted. So thank goodness I didn't talk for 5 minutes while I was waiting for everybody to yell at me. Hello, hello, hello. First order of business, I'm 10 minutes early, so as usual. So if you'd like to skip all the chit chat, jibber jabber, go ahead and skip forward 10 minutes to 6 o'clock. But that could be any time because who knows when you're watching the replay. Hello to Jen and Dana and Mary and Bernice and Karen and Heather is, I'm not sure where. I'm sure she's going to pop in at some point. I do have that open, don't I? Oh, I do. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So first order of business, I want to apologize about last week. If you're an Inky Bestie, I talked to you guys very in depth about a lot of things. And there's one thing that will keep me from ever coming online, even if I'm sick or anything. And unfortunately, that thing happened. And my dad and his health and preventing him from having to go to the hospital because of issues is more important than anything else on the whole planet. So it was very last minute. It was literally, I think, 40 minutes before the stream was to go live. I had to reschedule it. So I apologize. I know so many of you look forward to seeing me on Thursday, and I look forward to seeing you too. So heartfelt apologies for that. So many of you guys have been asking about the fair on the weekend. It was so bloody hot, and I hurt my back first thing in the morning trying to put this canopy tent up, and I was miserable all day. I looked like a red lobster. If you are here because you met me at the Lilac Festival on Sunday, welcome. If you're just tuning in or you are here right now, welcome. So I know the name Barbara. I met someone named Barbara on the weekend, but I know it's not that Barbara because I remember that Barbara because I remember mentioning to you. It's funny how you have just Barbara. Hello to Judy and Melissa. So it was a successful show. Other than the fact that this pasty white girl looked like a lobster all day. My face was so red. I had my hair down. Yeah, so I contacted the Millerville market where I'm going to be for 4 or 5 days this summer. And I told them I needed to be moved inside. Not only because of the heat. I even when I was lighter pre-COVID, I'm not a heat baby. I do not go on vacation and sit on a beach. I'm in a palapa drinking pina coladas, or I'm at a swim up bar, or, yeah, I don't do the heat. I never have. Skin cancer runs in my family. I have asthma. I can't breathe. So yeah, it's not great. But more importantly, because all my stuff blows everywhere, like somebody toots when they walk by. I've used a nice word there, but nevertheless, any gust of wind, all my stuff goes flying. So I asked to be moved inside, and I am so very lucky. And if for some strange reason Melanie ever watches any of these videos, you are a godsend, woman. You are a godsend. She is amazing. She moved me inside. Hello, Allie. I was going to mention tonight that Allie messaged me this week because hello, Lee and Ruby, and make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Everybody was asking about you, Miss Allie. Hello, Jamie. I haven't seen you in a little while. Everybody was asking about you, Miss Allie, and I did say I was going to reach out to you. I am a princess, and I do want a table inside. And I was thinking about you today. I was listening to a new book, Nicholas Sparks' book, and his grandfather was a beekeeper, and his grandfather died, and then he went to his house, and he's taking care of the bees, and I think of you. But nevertheless, Allie, people were asking about you, so it is so nice to see you tonight. Allie is one of our resident OG Inky Besties, so everybody was concerned, as I'm sure people in the chat that aren't Inky Besties were. So I was going to tell everybody that you did reach out and message me before I messaged her. Hello, Heather. Oh, Heather, you might need to go out and come back. Hello, Mary. Oh, no, there you are. You're here now. Yep. Try that again.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Hi, Mary. Okay. So, yeah. Now, another order of business. I'm going to touch on this very lightly. I'm going to tell you how I feel about this. And this is probably going to be the most controversial thing you're ever going to hear me discuss. And if you don't like it, then you know where the unsubscribe button is. And that's all I have to say about it, because I am a little pissed about this whole subject, okay? And I'm going to tell it like it is. You know, it is a family channel, but I'm just going to be honest with you guys, okay? So I posted a Temu short, and I'm going to be going on record right now as saying where I shop is my business, and I'm very, I find it very distasteful that people who have not commented on my YouTube videos, on any of my social media, I have not heard from you in months and months and months and months and months, and some of you I've never heard from, felt the need to point out that these items come from China and pretty much tear me a new one over it. And I'm going to tell you how I feel about that and what I think. And if you don't like it, then you don't have to watch my channel. So I feel like people that live in glass houses shouldn't throw rocks. And number one, if you look around your house, probably a good 70 to 80% of what's in your home comes from China. Whether it says made from China or not on it, it probably came to Canada or the US, was repackaged, and then given to you. If you've ever put an embellishment on your cards, guess what? It came from China. So Temu is a US-based company that gets stuff from China, just like Amazon, just like Big Lots, just like the dollar store, just like every other business out there. Best Buy, Walmart, all of them get stuff from China. And I'm just a little pissed that people felt the need to get at me about it. So I will no longer be posting anything about Temu, not because I am going to not buy there or I am going to buy there or anything like that, but because I don't like being in this space. I don't like feeling like this. This is a fun thing for me, and I put myself out there on social media, and I come to your homes through your phones or tablets or whatever the case may be, and if that's associated with negativity, then unfollow me, okay? And that's just where I'm at right now. I just don't want any of it. I may calm down about it and, you know, end up posting it, but at this current point in time, anything I got and any reviews I'm going to do are going to be only for my besties right now, because they are very non-judgmental, a great group of gals, and I'll just show my stuff there. So with that being said, I felt the need to just publicly announce my thoughts about your negativity coming at me about Temu. And I'm not talking about anybody that's probably here right now. Actually, I know it's not anybody that's here right now, but I'm just putting it out there for the people that might watch this later or might not watch this later, or maybe they've already unfollowed. So with that being said, Allie has finished her chemo. Oh, I'm glad you're being monitored. I'm sorry, I was just reading Allie's statement, and in case you don't see chat because you're watching it back, Allie finished her chemo, but unfortunately has some lung damage and an anomaly with her heart, but is all being investigated, and she is being very well monitored. Well, much love and hugs to you, Allie. You are a trooper, and I'm sure one day we can all look back on this and let out a sigh of relief, because it will all be behind us. So let's flip the script. I know that you guys never see me get upset about anything, so hopefully that wasn't too harsh, but for people that, you know, just, did your mama not teach you if you don't have anything nice to say, not say anything at all? You know what I mean? Some people are just so miserable and over opinionated. I forgot my tape. I'll have to run and grab my tape. But I wanted to show you guys some little thingies here that I created quite some time ago. And being that, let me grab my tape and the actual planner so I can tell you what the day is that's coming up, because I forgot my tape. There. Somebody's cooking in my house. I can smell it. It's probably Ina. I tell you, some of the stuff she cooks I get so excited about. So this little fun reasons to make cards was supposed to be last week, but we'll do it today. It's National Pina Colada Day on July 10th, and I love me some pina coladas. So thank you, Sarita, and thank you for adopting outside of, you know, your country and giving not being biased on what kids need a home, right? So nevertheless, where was I? Pina Colada Day. So not all of these are pina coladas. Some of them might not even look like pina coladas, but let me just kind of zoom in here for you. Some of them might not look like pina coladas, but it is what it is. I want to show you how I did these, because this set, I don't know if this particular one's on sale. I know it was yesterday. And watch my favorite things, because I did link them below. Watch on their Blitz Wednesdays, and watch on Fridays when they do their big sale on Fridays. Because Heather, didn't you see these in the Wednesday Blitz yesterday?
Yes, and they're in there. I think they might even be in today's for the 50% off. Yesterday was 40, and today might be 50.
Oh, okay. Well, have a look, because they might be 50.
That were in there yesterday are still in there now, and they're
okay.
50% off.
Perfect, perfect. Oh, and Jen, thank you for sending me that message, by the way. That was a very interesting read. I was very interested to read that. And I will make one more other comment about Temu, because I saw Jen's name. There is some controversy over the actual app on your phone. What they have access to is kind of like the whole TikTok thing. Like I said, I know Temu is based in the US. It's not a Chinese company. They get their stuff from China. So it is a US based company. Now, I don't know. I'm not a Temu app user. So if you're concerned at any time with any app on your phone with what information they might get, then you shouldn't use the app. So I have deleted that. I got it because on the app, there's a way to tell if you have price changes. And I must say, I've had no issue with that. I got $35 last month in refunds because items went down. I had items that came broken and they instantly gave me my money back. The hassle-free returns, free returns, by the way. But anyway, I'm done on the Temu kick. So here, I want to show you guys how to do this because they are so easy. And there's so many times where I create things and I tell you there is never a dud. There's never a piece of art or anything that you have attempted to create, whether it be on a gel plate or it's alcohol ink or it's blending. I've got some serious duds on blending even. This whole thing, it's not all duds, but I do categorize it. Like I have this one says alcohol ink. I have one pigment sprinkles. I think Pink and Maine just came out with their version of pink pigment sprinkles, and if that's the case, I'm going to be all over that. I did get the Pink Mink Mini, and I will be doing a review on that as well, giving you guys my honest opinion. But a lot of the things in here, I mean, this didn't really turn out. So these things, you got to save them because they're wicked for die cutting, okay? And that's exactly what we're going to do here tonight. But I want to show you how I did this and created this so it looks like they're actually in a nice little frosty glass. Now, you could, if you want, substitute the vellum I'm going to use for acetate. But if you substitute it for acetate, you can't do one technique, if you will. And I'm going to show you this really cool technique. So I have got here, just going to give you a little taste, a little snack, if you will. I've got all my dies. Okay, they're already all cut, and that door is like, my basement door is like ajar, but it's dark in the hallway of the basement, so I'm just waiting to see a face. Like, is somebody coming? I meant to close it. So I have, these are what I consider to be duds. There's some pigment sprinkles there. I use those for some little umbrellas. But, I mean, this was a hot mess. Alcohol ink, and as you can see, I've got some flowers I cut out of there. See those there? So here, you know, you just got to kind of look, because your drinks, see how they're kind of all mixed, right? Like, how fun taking them out of here. Now, these ones will give you, like, serious divides in your little glasses or whatnot. And if you don't have any of these and you're on a crafty budget and you can't afford to get any, don't stress about it. It's not hard to just use your Cricut and cut some of these out. Print a
circle cut in half.
Yes, a circle cut in half, or you can go to Google and you can type in drink cocktail silhouette, and it'll give you a black and white silhouette, and then you can print the silhouettes, cut out the silhouette, trace them. Like, you can get creative, right? This one I created in a alcohol ink class, but I love the lines, and I don't know where that one is. Maybe I created a card with it, or maybe it's, I know I cut out two. You can see I cut out two, but I love the lines in there, and this here was a hot mess, but you get the point, right? Butterflies out of that one. But even though I took butterflies out of this, there's all these little areas still, so I'm still saving that. I mean, it needs to be falling apart like crazy, and my boyfriend's here.
Someone is at the doorbell.
I know, it's my boyfriend. It's okay. Someone else will get it for me. My husband will answer the door for my boyfriend. Okay, so let me get all those little pieces out of here. So you get the point. I'm going to show you how I do it, and then I'll move on to kind of showing you how I put these together. And then I've got also, let me move these, let me get another black piece of paper, because I want to show you all of these little bits and bobs here, because I use the alcohol ink for the little, let me go bigger here, go bigger, go home, there we go, let's move this right here. So the little umbrellas that go in the drinks, so I use different pieces there. There's one of those two tones there.
There's the other one right beside you there.
Oh,
too.
there it is. See, I knew I cut those out. So, yeah. And then I've got the lime I cut out of the alcohol ink. The Tarmini glasses here. Do you guys know how the beaver got on the internet? He logged on. And then Todd goes, I bought, and I thought of Lee when he told me this one. So this one's for you, Lee. Todd goes, I ordered 12 bees on Amazon. I'm like, mm-hmm. He goes, but I got 13. I'm like, mm-hmm. He goes, I got a freebie. He thought he was so funny. Does anybody miss Todd and his dad jokes? I live with this all day. I'm like, dude. Okay, so when you're doing your little limes and your little oranges, I want to give you a little tip here. I ended up cutting them out of the actual alcohol ink background, but then I cut out of vellum the rind. I didn't want it really, really white, but the vellum just kind of really makes it look like a lime or an orange, so that was cool. And this is a blood orange. So I took this whole thing and then I just cut it in half, right? So that's how I got those. And then, yeah, the little umbrellas, I cut it out. But then I didn't want the actual, I wanted it to be like, you know, wood, right? So I cut it out on craft paper. And then I just cut the little thingies off the top and underneath. And then I just glued it on tops for my little umbrellas. So let's put those to the side. And let's pick one. Let's pick, this one's kind of like a seltzer, hey? Let's do that one. That makes it easy. It's kind of like a little seltzer, fizzy, effervescent type drink, right? I mean, ooh, this would even be nice for champagne bubbly if you had, and how to create this, by the way, is when you put your alcohol ink down, spray it with a bottle, just mist it, do it once, wait. And if it's not enough, do it again, wait. Or like, you know what I mean? And let the alcohol fall on it and it'll create it like that for you. So if you're wondering how I did that. But this would be really pretty, even with yellows or, you know, maybe we'll take the pink side of it. Do we want the big ones? No, we want the little ones. Let's take these little ones from like, right. I like that because it's kind of thick at the bottom and then thins out along the top. So let's go like that. Yeah. Effervescent, exactly. Okay, so there's that. And then I shall get my rearranged everything here. Okay, here we go. Rearranged everything so that I could put my Spellbinders machine up here. I should dang switch. Okay, let's grab our plates and we'll put this guy. Oh wait, this guy is the outside. Hold up. That's the outside. I need the inside. Or did I cut those? No, the inside's a separate piece.
Down. Oh, no, over. Over. And down just a smidge.
There it is. Thank you. That's why I keep her around.
Colder, hotter.
Right? Okay, there. That's the right piece. Because I wanted to put both through at the same time, but I don't think I'm going to get them here on the same time. So, yeah. Well, maybe. I can cut this piece. Yeah, I can cut this. I'd know those big girl scissors anywhere, Lee says. Let's do that. And this. So, this piece. This is what you got to do. Okay, let me give you a little tip. I shouldn't have done that. You're going to do the whole piece, okay? So, grab any blue marker. I'm going to use B04, alcohol ink. If you don't have an alcohol ink marker, use alcohol ink. Drop it on there, okay? And I'm just going to do this. And I'm just going to add some like that. Okay, and then I'm going to bring out my alcohol, okay, and the spray bottle I was telling you about. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit on the inside and then move it around. And actually you can see all those little dots. Let me see if I can bring it in. There it is. See all those little dots? That's what happens when you just spray it. Let me get a little bit more in there. And let's move this around. Let's get a little more on here. We're just going to move it around, okay? Because what we want is we want the glass to kind of be a little bit blue. Hello, Angelina. Bringing down Miss Bella. Oh, no, I wanted that to go upstairs. Put it in my purse, please. I brought my wallet downstairs because I needed something out of it on the computer. And I put it on the stairwell. Go ahead, close tight. I put it on the stairwell because I didn't want to forget it. I have to go get my nails done in the morning. I'd look real silly with no wallet, right? And that would be me. I would leave my wallet down here in the studio. So Angelina brought down, she goes, you dropped this. I'm like, no, don't bring that back down here. I'll be at the nail salon tomorrow with no, there we go. Okay, so we're going to let that, well, actually, we're not going to let it dry. We're going to heat it up, but I'm going to use this because this isn't going to blow my air around. It's just going to give it some heat to help it dry. If you have a heat gun, it's going to blow the air around. Of course it's going to blow the air around. I don't want it to blow the alcohol around, okay? So if you have one of these, definitely pull it out. So we just want to heat that up.
Jared said that I should be telling dad jokes instead.
Good job, Heather. We're all screaming at the TV. What joke did you tell?
I said, no, Karen said I should be telling dad jokes then.
I know, but why did she say that they're all screaming at the TV? Because you did a good job.
Because when I was saying left, down.
Oh, Karen, I can just hear her too. It's right there. I can just hear her. Okay,
Yeah,
so here.
Here's a joke for you. I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes. Turns out it was the refrigerator all along.
Yes, I resemble that remark. Okay, here. Am I zoomed in? No, I'm not. Okay, here. We're going to take a piece of tape, and how much you use is entirely up to you, but you're just going to take the tape and stick it right on top of your vellum, because this is what makes it shiny, okay? So, like, look at that. Now we got a shiny glass. Yay. Don't fold it over. Cut it off, because you don't need to get that bump or variation, you know, thickness difference or whatnot. So imagine now all the different things. If you're doing a bathtub, you can put a little oval of this at the top of the bathtub. If you've got a sink, or what other things? I want to see in the chat. And while you're down there typing them, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like. Everybody's subscribed or you can't chat. If you're wondering why you can't chat, it's because you're not subscribed. So, what other things can you think of for using this glass effect, if you will? Let's go right here. Tape this
A
down.
pair of eyeglasses.
Yes, absolutely, eyeglasses. That was a good one. But there's all kinds of, oh, you know what? Anything like, you know, your dyes for the actual eyes, if you don't have any crystal effects, you can put the tape on regular cardstock and then cut them out, and then you have glossy eyes. Like Myron, everybody knows that came to class, we did that one. Okay, so let's put this guy here. And we have other little fun bits and bobs. So, oh, I forgot the most important part. You ninny. Hopefully you didn't leave the video there because I'm not editing that. Oh, you have to cut this out first. It just came to me. I had a brain fart, and I'll show you why. Hold on. Oh, silly me. Silly me. Oops-a-doozies. I wonder if I could put it. No, I can't. So this is on craft plastic, so make sure you go over it a couple times to really get your die to cut through. You'll have no problem with My Favorite Things dies with this particular technique because they are a very good die. Okay, so there's that. Now, here's where I made the mistake. So sorry. This has to go here first. Okay, so you're going to line them up. And then we're going to put our tape because you want the drink inside the glass. Right? So let me shorten this because I don't have time to cut it. I'm wasting more than I need, but that's okay. There. Okay. And then I did it the wrong way because now it's on my line, but that's fine too. It's all right. You should have done it this way so that when you cut, you don't have this line here, okay? So let me just show you what I mean. So now you're going to put this here, line it up, tape it. I did these quite a while ago. I have to tell you, it was quite some time ago that I did these. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I've never thought of that before. I want to show you what I just saw. This is interesting. I don't know that you need to clean it or anything this way, but the tape was on there. But wow, did it ever pull out a lot of paper out of my thingy. I don't know why you'd ever want to, but I mean, that might be kind of neat for confetti. You could put that on your card and have like a really neat kind of confetti type, you know. I saw Jennifer McGuire, no, that was laminating, but you could do a bunch of these like that and put like embellishments, I suppose, on it and then put them down on your card and then they'd be trapped in, right? It'd be neat if it was all white because it would kind of look like snow. God, nothing's a waste, is it? Nothing's ever a waste. Okay, so now we'll put this guy in here. There's our lid. And I'll just show you what it looks like. Now, there are some little olives in there, and I really liked the little olives. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not going to do a whole bunch more of them. But there's a little stick, and the one olive and the stick, I made sure I put it in, but then I stopped it. You know how you place your die so it doesn't cut it off? I wanted it in, right? So it looked like it was in the glass, and one olive is in the glass, so there. And then the other ones I just kind of put on the outside, like all these little things that you think of, right? But I mean, that on a card, someone's going to go, how did they do that? You know what I mean? So that one was kind of fun. And then I'm going to show you how I put all the little extras on it too, right? So yes. Swimming pool. Windows. Yes, windows. Good one, Brenda. Okay.
Snow globes.
Snow globes, yes, for sure. So there, and you know what? You can't even see that line because it's so skinny there. So there is a very effervescent drink, okay? So there's so many combinations. You could just sit and make a bunch of them. And then I'm going to show you how easy it is to slap them on a super simple card too, right? So what I'm going to do is show you on this one, zoom in, how I did all of these, like I did all these little dots. Well, let me bring it up a little bit more so you can see all of the, there we go. So you can see all the little dots here, all the little dots, all of this stuff. And that, my friends, comes from paint markers. And I used silver, and I wonder, should we try our Arteza one? Let's try the Arteza one. I don't know if it sticks on tape. Where's the silver Arteza? There it is. Let's try these and see if they stick on tape, because I've not tried that before. So we'll do a few little dots. Oh, this is a pretty color on here. It really shows up. And we'll do a few dots on this one. Yeah, okay. And we'll give it a second to dry. And we'll talk a little bit about these guys. I won't put, I'll put one of these on this one. Let's go with the orangey one. We'll put this one on here because that looks like it would go. And if you really want to get technical about it, you can always take a pair of snips, which are over here somewhere. They're always disappearing on me. Oh, there's some on the other side. Do I have no snips in here? Nope. Where's my little green snips? All right, if you really want to get technical, you can always take and put a little slice, no pun intended, a slice in your slice, and then you can kind of do this that way, and then just kind of hook it on your little glass, right? Because technically that's what it should look like, right? So there's that. And then which other one do we want to use? Maybe I'm trying to think which ones go together. These two kind of go together really well. Now I want to slice this one though. How did I glue this? Tombow. Thank gosh, because then it comes off super easy. It's not like crazy glued there, right? So there. Then we'll stick this one on there as well. So again, cut with vellum. Oh, that little piece wants to come forward. You go back. There we go. Oh, that one looks really good. I'm going to put a little bit more of a slice in this one, just a teensy little bit. All right. So I'll tell you guys a funny story. So I got a very small, very, very, very small, nowhere in my line of vision or anything, very low down on my windshield on the driver's side, a very small rock chip. It happens. It's Alberta. If you live here, you know it's all rocks in the winter time, right? So I saw they sit at the gas station and grocery stores and they, fix that thingy, whatever. So I pulled up and it's so funny. His girlfriend was sitting there in her car and they were yakking. So she's like, okay, I'm going to go. I'm like, she might be a keeper if she comes and keeps you company at work. So anyway, I said to him, so how much is it for me to get that fixed? And he looks at it and he goes, are you an AMA member? And I said, I can be. He goes, are you? And I said, I can be. Because my auntie is an AMA member. And whenever I go into AMA, I give them her phone number and just say I'm a family member. And I get whatever the AMA discounts are. Because we have AMA in Canada, right? So anyway, he said, if you have give me the 16-digit number, it's $65 a year. And all your chips are done for free. I said, well, then I will go get the number and I will come back. And I said, out of curiosity, how much is it if you're not a member? And then he was telling me, and I said, wait a second. I think my husband is a member. He goes, well, that's an even better deal for you. And I go, well, can you look him up? And he looked him up and there he is. And I verified everything. And he goes, okay, well, this is an even better deal for you because now it's only $50. I said, well, that's perfect. I said, great. I said, well, I'll give you cash. He goes, well, here's the catch. And I'm like, there's always a catch. He goes, your husband already pays automatically. Like his MasterCard is attached to his account. It'll bill on his MasterCard. I'm like, that's even better. We went from $65 to $50 to free. I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. I have to tell my husband I was watching Global News and that, who are you guys? Oh yeah, Deco. Deco raised their memberships by $50 a year. Can you imagine? I said, I'm kidding. I'll buy him some beer. So I came home and told Todd the story, and he had a good giggle, and he goes, did you buy me beer? I said, no, but here's $50. I gave him $50. So I got the thing fixed. Anyway, so now it shouldn't crack come the winter time, right? And the kid was like, he was pleasant. So we sat there, Angelina and I, yakking with him. And Cheryl Lee, did Cheryl Lee show up?
I don't think I've seen her.
Okay, so I'm going to put this one upside down and put my glue on top of it so that it sticks. And now let's see if this, do these ones come off? No. Okay, so if you rub really hard, they will come off. These here Artisas. I mean, I can't imagine someone's going to take your card and rub really hard on it. But just in case, I'm going to use this guy. Okay, so let me get my, this one will work. There we go. This is a Pen Touch, Secura Pen Touch. And all I'm going to do is just do, am I zoomed in all the way? I am zoomed in.
I believe so.
All I'm going to do is just a whole bunch of little extra dots. This one already has little dots. It's not necessary. So, you know, and then maybe like a little line here with a couple little dots. You could even do like a little thingy down here. Get this going again. Don't fail me now. Doesn't want to go down. Oh, there we go. Down there. Okay, so there. Now we'll set this one aside to dry. So there's that. All right. So there you have those. This is going to be like a really quick. Maybe I need to like make 2 cards. I'm like almost done. But that's okay. There's more Inky Fingers tonight over in Card Kit Crafters. I just moved my glue off there and I put that there on purpose. Are you going to glue? Let's put it right here like that. There's more Inky Fingers tonight in Card Kit Crafters because we're going over the Spellbinders kit. So I'm going to show you guys some card samples. Now, I was going to, let's see, I'm going to create a very easy background. And I wanted to use my dome stencils here because I only ever show you guys how to do sky and grass with these. So the other ones, let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do it. And I'll create a second background with this one. No, I won't. I'll do 2 with this one. So let's pick some colors. So let's talk a little bit. I hurt my back. I think I told you guys I hurt my back on Sunday. And if I move a certain type of way, I felt like something just dropped there, but I don't know where it is. I was laid up on Monday and Tuesday. Oh my. Nice thing was I didn't have to do anything. Todd did everything, which he didn't do it. He did it very begrudgingly too. I was like, listen here, mister. When you had your surgery, not once but twice, who took care of you? 3 times. 4 times. Because he had 2 surgeries and then 2 arm ones. Yeah, 4 times. So, what are we looking for? Here we go. We're looking for these distressed oxides. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this in and we're going to see what complements this. So, speaking of colors. Oh, I am too. Thank you. Speaking of colors, color theory is the order of business this month. And if you want to know how the Christina Werners of the world come up with those combinations, or, you know, you need an orange card because you know somebody who loves orange, you can't make a whole card be orange. What other colors go with orange? How to pick color combinations. I just did a card, I colored a whale. How do you color a whale to look more realistic? And how do you know what colors to use? If you want to know anything about that, this is the time. Right down here, Inky Bestie membership. Okay, free month trial. So definitely do not let that one pass you by. Now, I'm also going to teach you what colors, like you'll hear me say a lot, like red and green. Ooh, that makes cockapoo. How do I know that? Right? It's so easy. And once you get it, you're going to be like, oh my God, I wish I knew this like a long time ago. So, and you might already know. And if you do, there's 2 other videos that are just going to be a lot of fun. For this month, we have a free for all, and then there's going to be a stamp and chat. And stamp and chat, I'm going to go do things related to the class. Okay. So I'll do things related to color theory. Like I'll, I don't know, do some blending, or we'll see, you know what I mean? So, and then you get your real time at the end of the month as well. So color theory is this month. But what I want to do here is kind of get, mowed lawn is a good one. So let's go with, I think I'm going to stay right away from green, because then I got to bring in other colors that really have nothing to do with this here. So let's go with, we're going to go Kitsch Flamingo and Festive Berries.
Can't see those colors. They're up in your top corner.
There we are, hiding. Kitsch Flamingo, Festive Berries, and let's do Wild Honey, because that'll make an orange as well, those 2 colors. And then, yeah, let's do that. We'll go Kitsch Flamingo, Festive Berries, and Wild Honey. Kitsch Flamingo, Festive Berries, and Wild Honey. Bring over our little cart here. And the other one is pretty much the same colors too. So I just cannot leave that glue on top of there now, can I? So there. Now, what I want to do here is use my big circle, because this comes in the domes one. And if you haven't seen the domes one, it's really cool because it gives you your domes to do your sky and your grass perfectly without having to mask off your card. So you line this one up with an A2 size card like this, okay, and you blend your blue here, and then you're done with that. And then you line up the bottom one with the bottom of the card, okay? And then you blend there. And the reason I came up with these is because when I mask this off with tape, I can't see where my blue ended because it's underneath my tape, and I'm wasting, you know what I mean? And these, you have lots of space here to create solid edges if you need to mask something off too, which I love. And I threw circles in there because of reasons like this that I'm going to do now. Let's off center this a bit. Well, let's pick our sentiment. Here I'm like, oh, I'm going to be done so early. I could do 2 cards. Who am I fooling? All right. Let's pick a sentiment. Funny enough, these came with sentiments. Is this my stamp book? It is. Okay. So let's go to food and barbecue is under O. If you're wondering what this is, I have a blog post about it and a video how I store and catalog my stamps. All of these are on there. You just pick up the Avery dividers. You cut these little things off the dividers, and then you just put them on with 2A tape on the page protector, and everything is organized. So food and barbecue is under O. So let's see what we have in here for food and barbecue. Well, I guess I never put the stamps in there because now I'm on P. So maybe I put it under parties, birthday and parties, D. Probably not, because I probably haven't cataloged my stamps yet. So let's go with, some of those aren't bad. Happy birthday. Or I might get lucky, and if I go into my words that I've already done, don't I have one that's, oh no, it's a wino. I was going to say kind of like a sassy pants, kind of smarty pants.
You have 3 or 4 sassy pants.
Yeah, those would be
But
good
you're
for
more
the,
inside than
exactly, and that's what I'm thinking. Oh look, happy day. We could do happy day. I printed these because these went on the cards at the scrapbook carnival. Let's see what's in here. Ha, the martinis. I have a stamp that says 1 martini, 2 martini, 3 martini floor. Okay, let's go. I'm going to just do a simple happy birthday. Let's see. Let's go to birthday and parties back in here. Why don't I have anything here? I know in L I've got a lot of different ones. So let's see what we've got in here. You're the coolest. That would be all right. Thanks, a melon. Let's chill. I like that. I like let's chill because then I can put it on black and
Happy drunk, let's get birthday.
oh, where's that? Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's do sassy pants number 2. I like it. I like it. And it's not so huge for the front of the card, which I like. Good call, Miss Heather. Sassy pants birthday 2. I think that one was a smaller size one, so it'll be over here.
It was a long one, I thought. Wasn't it?
I think it'll be okay though. I mean, actually, you could do happy drunk on the front and let's get birthday on the inside. So let's do happy drunk. I'm going to show you my little stamp surgery without my little green snips. I gotta find my green snip. They're here somewhere. I know they are because I had them out this afternoon. But if you saw my workstation, I've got 10 by 20 of mess right now. Oh, there they are. Of mess. Okay. So let's do some stamp surgery. And I think I'm going to do... It's not the right stamp. That's not the right one. It's this one. Okay. So here, if it's ever a little close, bend it. I'll come in really close so you guys can watch me do this. And I'll even put a black piece of paper underneath so you can really see what I'm doing. Okay. Don't need you. Get out of here. All right. So I'm just going to go in. And any good sharp pair of snips is going to be fine here. Don't stress. I just have a lot of reflections here, so I kind of have to turn it a little so I can see where I am. There we go. And these ones aren't very close at all. So this is, yes, my favorite thing, Sassy Pants Birthday 2. They've got 3 birthday ones, a spooktacular, and a girlfriend's one, I think. So yeah, I like these. I got all of these. Like the toilet talk. Sorry, things are so crappy right now. Okay, so I'm going to...
Square for you.
Exactly. I'm going to cut the ends off because I don't need those extra ends on there. And when you want to stamp this together, all you need to do is lay your happy drunk down. And I know that this is too small. I'm just giving you an example. This is like a puzzle and it just fits right back into place. And it does not affect how it's going to perform in the future. It's one thing you can snip and you won't affect how it performs in the future. Family channel. Family channel.
I'm too scared. I use sticky note.
Get under control. Just rein it in. Family channel. Okay. So, happy drunk. And we'll stamp that very last on the front. And we'll do 3 little dots. And then when we do our inside, we'll put 3 more little dots in front of the let's get birthday, right? So, oh, back to this. All right, now I want this a little bit down here. And my happy drunk is really small. And let's make sure these guys, yes, these are going to be perfect here. 1 and 2. And that's going to go right there. Okay, we're good. We'll put a few little bling blings on here. So I'm going to lay this down. Make sure. Ugh. I would like to make sure it's straight though, because I would hate for my circle to look crooked.
That's just terrible when that happens.
I can't even deal. Okay. It's like one day I made a card and my card was landscape. My card was this way. I grabbed an envelope and I was like, oh no, my envelope's the wrong way. And then I was like, it's okay. You know, you just.
Online with you at that
I
time.
know you were. I'm like, you ever just have one of those moments? Oh, like the problem is,
Oh, your camera just.
I know. I
There
hit
we
the
go.
wrong button. The problem is I was doing inserts, and I don't know how many times I have a card that goes this way, and I stamp my insert this way. I want to see thumbs up for anybody who's ever done that, because if you have not done that, you have not made enough cards, or you are stamping your sentiment on the actual card when you open it, which I don't judge. You can shop where you want, stamp your cards where you want. I don't judge. The only time I judge is when I see hitchhikers and you emboss them, heat emboss them, and leave them there. I judge. I'll be honest. I judge. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, I just blended up some stuff last night. I know y'all have seen Simon's new product now. It's up on his Instagram, but I got me some, and I was like, So I think I'm going to do it this way because I'm going to like this color of orange. So I'll go from red. I want to do it this way though, because, well, this was still that way, right? Does it really matter if it's this way or this way?
Where's the ball?
I don't think so. I don't think it really matters.
What if you put that one in the middle?
Well, I don't want these two together though, because then I get two different variations of orange, and I only want one. So I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so let's start with
Well, then be fussy.
What's that?
I said, well, then be fussy.
I'm going to be fussy.
Okay.
Let's do it like, now, my card is like this, so how do I want, I don't even know if I want the red in here. I think it's too many colors, because there's a couple colors going on in here, and I don't want it to get too busy. So this is already 3 colors. That would have made 4. So I'm going to take the red out, and I'm just going to do...
5, because you would have had blend between the pink and the red.
Yes, and I don't want that much. So we're going to do it like this. So we're going to do a third, and then another third. So a third and a third, and then our yellow, and a third and a third, because now we'll have 1/3 yellow, right? And then another third up, and we'll have 1/3 orange. Yeah, I like that way better. But the only thing is I want to straighten that little blend there up. Okay, go back over it with the yellow. And let's make it a little less perfect, like that. Okay, now, what I'm going to do, see how easy that was? Do not lift this up. And this is something that tends to be a little temperamental too if you have, if you're trying to mask. Like, and masking, first of all, can we talk about the price of the stuff? I mean, are you kidding me? And you try to save it, you wouldn't be able to save it with this, because we're going to splatter, and we're going to use some water, and we're going to get out the splatter box, and at least now you're using a stencil. Dang, what was that? Oh, that was my Inky Bestie coin. Hey. I better pick it up before. I hope I don't change the channel there. Okay. There we go. And when I say change the channel, I mean on my A10 Mini. I watched Sarah Renee's. Has anybody watched Sarah Renee Clark yet? I mean, oh my gosh. Do you know she has a team of like 5 people behind what she does? I could use that. But anyway, I was watching her recent studio tour, and I was drooling not over the products. I want to see if anybody's watched it and anybody thinks that they know what I was drooling over. Let's see if anybody can guess what I was drooling over watching Sarah Renee Clark's studio tour. So I'm going to just put a piece of paper up here, put a magnet over it just to protect that top part of my card because it's not underneath. And let's go first with a few little droplets of water. And I don't want this to stay there too long. I just want to do that and lift it up. That's what I want. And let's do some splatter. I mean, it wouldn't be... Do I want to do champagne on the whole card? No. I think I'm going to just do it. Trying to visualize. I'm going to do it just on the inside of the card here, on the colored part. Hey now, what are you doing?
That's a Cheryl Lee move.
Well, no, a Cheryl Lee would just like do this on the whole thing. I got a little bit much in there, but that's okay. We'll stick a thing there. And then we need some white. There we go. Anybody? Yes, I love Sarah Renee Clark. She colors for a living and people watch her. Coloring books in particular. So I'm so excited about her new planner. And I think I'm going to actually, you know what? I'm going to do it when I get offline here. I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm buying her whole color system. She has these color cubes and I want her color cubes. Only because she's, well, you'll see when we do color theory why, but okay. That I didn't plan to happen. I got some crusty bits on there, but it's okay. So there, now take these all up, lift this up, and now I've got a perfectly created background. Yay! If I could get a little something under there to lift it up. My Wendy Vinci mat is a disgusting mess. I'm ashamed. Hopefully Wendy, I mean, I'm sure Wendy Vinci has better things to do with her time than watch me on YouTube, but hopefully she never sees what her mat looks like because it's a disgusting mess. I was just telling Heather last night, as a matter of fact, that I really need to take that upstairs and scrape it, clean it. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side so it can dry, and let's stamp our inside while we're here. And, I might even glue one of these little guys over top of the sentiment. I think that would be a good idea. So let's pull out the Misty, which is another disgustingly dirty tool of mine. I am so bad. I get things and they're brand new and I'm like, I'm going to make sure I keep this clean forever. I'm going to clean it every time I use it and blah, blah, blah. And then that never happens. It never happens. I mean, it happens for the first little while, but then I just get busy. Ain't nobody got time for this. Let's get birthday. Let's make sure you're straight. And somebody gave me a tip a long time ago. If you have long nails or it sticks to your fingers or whatnot, you can always lay this down on a piece of acetate, and then it's easier to move it around because it sticks to the acetate. And there's various other reasons why you want acetate in there, but we won't get into those tonight. So let's stick that down and we shall...
Oh, Allie is leaving. Good night, Allie.
Good night, Miss Allie. Lots of love and hugs to you, honey. So the one thing I drooled over on Sarah Renee's studio tour was her filming setup. Oh my gosh. And every time I watch her videos, I often wonder, could I ever get to the point like where I could hire someone to edit my videos? Because if I could hire someone to edit my videos, I'd be pumping out videos 3 times a week again. Like, there'd be no problem. Okay, so let's get birthday. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll take my 5, and I'm just going to put 3 little dots in front of this. 1, 2, 3. Because, like I said, I'm going to put 3 little dots on the outside so that it's a continuation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, so a little glue there. And we're going to hang the lime off of the sentiment. Oh. Of course. I always do that. Always do that. And now I'm going to squish it around.
Stop doing it.
Get it everywhere. Oh my gosh. I tell you what. All right. This piece of my, there. sticking up. Okay, I still have enough glue on there to be able to get away with this, so just don't drop it on your card. So let's go. Yeah, I like it there. It's just kind of, I have it, so why not add it? So let's put this over here so it dries. Now we'll bring this in, and I do have a very big blob here, but don't worry about that, because you know what?
Put a glass over it.
I'm going to show you how to fix it. I'm going to hide it with a drink. Speaking of drinks, I am going to have a cocktail tomorrow. Todd's brother is in town. His name is Steven, and he's his older brother. It's the oldest child. He's coming with his nephew. I am so looking forward to seeing Steven and Levi. I really enjoy our time spent with them when they come here, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm praying, cross your fingers, that it's a clear night and the ISS goes over, because I want to show Angelina the ISS. I keep telling her about it, and she's like, heard all these things, and she's never seen it, so she's excited, and she's like, you are going to stay up, not work? Oh, she's so excited that I'm going to like hang out with everybody, and you know, so yeah. I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to stay up late. Okay, I was going to raise these up, but the only problem, if I do that, then you're going to see my little dimensional behind there, and I don't want you to see that. So I guess they're going flat down on the card. So never mind that.
Flip the top up and then just put a little daub of glue on the bottom, so it's kind of a little bit raised.
It'll just
the
smoosh
top is
down.
raised.
Well, the top's going to be a little raised anyway, because I've got this little thing behind it. But the glue will just smoosh anyway. Am I not understanding?
I'm saying put the glue on the bottom of the glass and the dimensional on the top, so that it's like angled out.
Let me see how much it raises. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll use the Simon Says Stamp ones, because the Simon Says Stamp ones are much, much thinner. So this one I'm okay. I don't need to worry even about putting one at the bottom. But, and yeah, maybe I'll just do a little bit of glue. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Because glue, multi-purpose liquid glue anyway, is very good when it dries. It's on thick vellum, you can barely see it at all. And I'm assuming that on this, oh, I got to put the other one down first though, because I want to make sure that I cover that little blob. Every little mistake's another reason to layer. Oh my God, and I have to tell you guys, I played Superhero yesterday. I rescued a whole bunch of craft supplies from the store. I follow Queen and Company, and I saw that on their Instagram the other day, and I was like, that is so funny. I love it. I played Superhero the other day. I rescued a bunch of craft supplies from the store. Okay, there we go. That's there. Done. And yeah, I'm not doing that with it. There's no way. I do not trust myself. Not with VersaFine. And I don't know what it is. If I put on here any color in the whole world, I could stamp it perfectly. But as soon as VersaFine is on my stamp, it's Mistake City. It's just, it's inevitable. I don't know what it is I get in my head about when I'm using VersaFine. I can never stamp it properly. So I'm just going to clean this off. This is just Stays On ink in a little miniature dauber. Or Stays On cleaner, if you will. And the reason why it's black is because, I don't know, the little dauber is dirty, so it just makes the ink inside dirty, I guess. So anyway, that's all that is Stays On. Because I don't want that ink to stays on my stamp. So that's nice and clean. Let's put this on the stamps. Where'd you go? There you are. And then we'll do the happy birthday.
Here's my next dad joke.
Okay.
If April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring?
I don't know.
Pilgrims.
I don't get it.
The Mayflower.
Oh. I'm not the only one who didn't get it. I don't get it. Okay, let's do Happy Drunk right here.
Make sure you have room for your dots.
Exactly. That's why I'm going real close to my little... I don't want to go too close. I could go here. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Gives me a little bit more room. And it's straight. And I could have stamped it after or before, excuse me, you know, I put all the things on the card, but I wanted to know where it was going to go. I wanted to see exactly, you know what I mean? Now, if you had a circle die, this one is, I made it even, okay, I think it's 3-inch. If you had a circle die, you could always cut out that circle and pop it up as well. There's a plan, an idea, so you don't have to worry about popping up your glasses. That actually would have been, actually, you know what? I should almost think about doing that, because then you could, I won't, okay, for time, because it's already 5:02 and I have another video, but just for your own future ideas, cut this out, okay, because like I said, it's a 3-inch or 4, no, it's a 3-inch, so, or this might be the 2.5. Anyway, I made it even, an even number, so it would match dies. So you can pop that out, and then you can emboss the background, and then you could put it right back in flat, or you could pop it up. So there's just an idea for you. Now, have I let that sit? Warm it up. Does it sit too long? Just an idea for you. Happy drunk. Let's get birthday. And I got a teeny little bit missing. Oh, there's a couple spots. I better just ink it again. I was just going to do the one little teeny spot. There we go. All right. So now let's pull out a couple little, let me clean this first, because if I don't clean it, then I'm going to be in a scramble when we're done to try to get cleaned up for our Spellbinders cards. I'm looking forward to those. And I'm really looking forward to some of the stuff that's coming. Oh my God, I just saw their Halloween stuff. I only got one thing though, because I just have so much on my plate right now. I got one thing, but he is so stinking cute. Well, no, they have more Halloween stuff coming, I'm sure. I just saw the first release of the Halloween stuff, to which I think there were 3 things, and I got one. Oh, he's so cute. I can't wait. He's dies. You'll just dies for him. He's so cute. Okay, magnets. One. Don't know where the other one is. Don't know where the other one went. That's okay. All right, so let's pull out my embellishment cart and find some embellishments. And oh, this will be fun. You know, maybe I should pull out, I'm going to do something different here and pull out my My Favorite Things ones. And the reason is because the My Favorite Things ones, I wish they weren't adhesive, but they are. But they have all the little dots in them that kind of go along with the drinks, right? So there's a yellow and an orange. So we just need a pink, and there's a pink. So yellow, orange, and pink. Perfect. What more could I ask for? And I want that orange. So let's pull these out. I love that they're different sizes. So I can do the 3s, small, medium, and large, which I really enjoy. So I'm going to try to not touch that, or I'm going to smudge it, and I don't want to do that. So the reason why I wish they weren't sticky is because I move things around so much that I end up having to peel them off of my card, because I can never, and then they stick to my pick too. I could never, see? Okay. But if you like pre-sticky ones, then you're good to go. They're sticky, no problemos. So let's go opposite over here. Go this. Maybe I'll tuck this one a little bit under. No, because then it looks like it's coming out of the drink. Let's go, okay, right there, that's fine. I got a little piece of something stuck to there already. Okay, and then we'll go yellow. And then pink. I like the different sizes. I feel like there's too much. Nah, that's fine. I'm in my head right now because I should have left these where I had them. Okay, whatever. Let's just go with that. There we go. All right. And let's cross my fingers. Oh, I don't have any mats. Oh, there they are. That my paper's cut to size. Of course not. And I got black things all over here from that dang ink pad. So I need to pull out my sand eraser. Okay, that one's gone. Little bits of black. Okay, and I don't know who cut all my paper. I need to talk to that girl and fire her because she don't know how to cut paper, and this isn't the right trimmer. Because she's been cutting all my paper like the wrong size, and now that they're all the same size as my mats, and I'm like, someone gotta fire that girl or teach her how to make cut cards. Because I would never cut my paper wrong. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit off each side, and then I'll take the rest off the top because someone cut my paper the wrong size. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right, and then we'll put it on a mat. I got too many. Whoa. And we're still being very careful because, you know, we don't want our... Actually, if the Happy Drunk smudged, it would kind of be, you know, maybe funny. Because it's Happy Drunk. Look at that. Here I thought I was going to, like, be done way early. This is cute, though. I really like this card. It's super cute. All right. All right. And I got another little fingerprint here. Where's my eraser? Sand eraser. These things. Ting, Tombo. These are so expensive. I don't know how they're made, but dang, they are expensive. I mean, I'm talking, what is it? Like $10 for two? And they only come in twos, right? So isn't it something like that? Canadian anyway. I'm like, those are expensive. Happy Drunk. Let's get birthday. I like it. I like it a lot.
Your camera just decided to do Zoom all on its own.
Just now?
Like 20, 30 seconds ago.
Like, what do you mean? It's decided like to zoom in
All
and
of a
then out?
sudden did a Zoom.
Not like a focus? Hi, Kimberly.
No,
Oh, well, that's weird.
I was watching, I'm like, did that just Zoom? So I was watching the replay because it's delayed on YouTube, and I'm like,
Right.
yeah, it totally just zoomed by itself.
Oh, well, she got a mind of her own up there. I mean, I can't say nothing because she's a good camera. She never give me no trouble, and she's always been there every time. Don't jinx it. Every time I log on, she's there. Okay, so Happy Drunk.
Just remember, you are quite zoomed now.
Let's get... I'm not, though. Oh! You know what? Somehow I just deleted my other scene. And it flipped to the Zoom scene. How do I recover it? My whole other scene is gone. The one where I zoom out. So let me move it over. Yeah, and I think it's because this, I put it on top of my mouse and something happened. So, yeah. So something happened. Yeah, something happened. So there are your... Oh, I pushed down... I pushed down really hard on my dimensional and I got a little bubble on my glass. Don't do that. Let me flatten it out here. There we go. Yeah, I'll do my ... Get that out of there. That's better. Okay, put you back. Wait, we need tweezers. I got fat fingers. I can't see. And thank you, Simon Says Stamp, for not having dimensionals that like glue. Happy Drunk. ... Let's get birthday. There you go. So, oops. I'll bring it back up now that I fixed it. Don't push too hard. Okay, there we go. So, see what I mean about the Pink and Main little dimensionals though? So I didn't link them, but you guys know how to find Pink and Main. But yeah, there you have it. So thank you for joining me tonight. If I didn't call out your name, sorry, I missed you popping in. Got to come in earlier. I thought it was Heather zooming. I don't give her that much control. God. She'd be like, I'd be muted the whole show, and then she'd be like, "Oh, sorry, was that me? I didn't.
Zoom up her nose.
I
What's
didn't.
happening there?
I didn't mean to do that. Was that me? Sorry, my bad." And oh, last thing, really quick. I know this is Zoom, but I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna tell you. I think there are 3 kits left for the end of the month for the card class, and there's always a replay for it. It's ad-free, yada yada. Come hang out, teach you how to do all of this. All of this comes in your kit, except the foil background and the Happy Mother's Day sentiments. You're going to put your own sentiments on them, but I think there might be 3 of those left. So if you missed picking it up, you can also get a digital version, meaning you just come to the class. You don't get a kit. That's what the digital version. The digital version is, okay? So you can follow along with any dies or anything that you want to cut out, because you might find that you have a limited amount of distress oxides and you want to know how to do it with roses, right? So you can come to the class for a reduced price without a kit. So with that being said, would you like to say goodnight, Heather?
Good night, everyone. Again, apologies for being a bit late.
Oh, it's okay. We're used to it. I mean, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I will see many of you at 7:30, which is in 20 minutes, over in Card Kit Crafters. I will see many of you next Wednesday, the 14th, for our free-for-all, where I'm just going to do whatever the free-for-all I want. And then the following week is class, our color theory. So don't miss that. If you are on the fence about becoming a bestie, now's the time. Link is down below, free trial. So until I see you guys again, where's my goodbye? There it is. Until I see you